Are we?
Cool. Wait. Yes. Yes. Okay.
Yeah, we're live.
We're
Eh.
live. Yeah.
Eh. Oh yeah. Smack them knees around. Oh yeah.
Well, if you're listening, uh, hi guys. Welcome to Ambition Live. We wanted to live stream considering we haven't been good on our uploading schedule lately, and we've just been really stressed. I don't know. I've been really stressed. How have you been, Ace?
My school got like closed for 2 weeks due to coronavirus, so that's pretty interesting.
Same here, actually. I was
Wait,
working.
actually?
Yeah, like well, actually, not 2 weeks, but like 1 week so far.
Yeah. Well, I'm going to online school now, so it's not just like, you know, I
Yeah.
gotta go sign up to this place where we can all live stream. Or not live stream, but we've got to show our faces to make sure it's fucking shit. My room collapsed.
Oh my gosh. An earthquake.
A bottle of, like, just a tiny empty bottle of Mountain Dew fell off, and it was a ghost. So, I don't know.
Those darn ghosts. So what were you reading before we started streaming?
Snakes are just tails with faces. When God sneezes, who blesses him? Everything is a boomerang if you throw it upward. Uh, if I mix two toothpastes, will a dentist agree or will two disagree? I don't like this anymore. Does anyone know the Muffin Man? All right, well, that's. I don't want to read. I don't want to question my life choices anymore. So I'm gonna stop there. Anyway, coronavirus. People blowing it out of proportion, don't you think? Like,
Just a bit.
no, not just a bit. All right, I'm gonna be honest. It's like it's just a worse flu.
I mean, that's the best way to describe it. But the grocery store near my house, the hand sanitizer and the toilet paper is cleaned out. Like it's gone. Like the entire section's gone.
Buy paper towel rolls and just cut them in half. There you go. You got some toilet paper.
I saw that
Everyone
picture.
in my neighborhood seems to be freaking out because I live in an HOA that's filled with boomers, and like everyone is basically every boomer is basic. Oh, I don't like using boomer. Every old person is fucking freaking out right now. Like
Well,
I am too. My dad's pretty old and yeah, kinda, but
it's all about your immune system.
yeah, everyone should be fine though. The I'm surprised that it got to Georgia as fast as it did.
Yeah. But speaking of that, and by speaking of that, I mean not speaking of that. Segue. Ooh. How has your week been?
My week has been filled with pain. I had a final, like three finals that were due yesterday, but school was canceled.
Jeez.
So now we have to do them offline. And I don't even know how because for both of them, we have to go up near the board and explain why we think this way. And it's just kind of stupid,
Tedious.
but it's like tedious, yeah. And everyone wasn't there. So I don't know, like, how this is going to sort of work out because if I'm going to be honest, this online school starts on Monday, and no kid is going to do it, if I'm being honest. All high school kids are fucking dweebs, dude. We're all not going to do it. Or I might do it, but maybe. No, I'm not. Like, I'm fine with doing it, but we have set schedules, is the thing. So we have to be online around this time or around this time, and I can't just all do it by the end of the day, which is what I usually do. So it's like, can you stop being dumb and just let me do the work the way I want to do it, like all the time, instead of sending me to online school and being there at this hour, at this hour, at this hour, and making me do it then, or else it counts as an absence. Like, just don't cancel school, Lamau. The coronavirus really isn't that bad.
Well, I think what the reason that everything's being closed down, why even like the NBA is being closed down, all the sports bobs are being closed down, is because they really want to slow down the spread. Because yes, I do agree that people are overreacting. Like a huge amount of people are overreacting, but the only thing is it's better to overreact as long as it slows down the spread, I guess. Um, like imagine the disease was a lot more intense or a lot more dangerous. Um, it's better
That's
to
kind of
be
what I wanted.
what?
I think I've like that's kind of what I wanted. I wanted it to be like a zombie apocalypse type thing. But that's not what we got. We got some dumbass eating a bat. That made it so where uh you know, I just what I'm saying is I think I've said once before in my life that we need a new plague. But I was expecting it to be more of a zombie apocalypse type plague that I was hoping for. That would have been way cooler than some dumbass eating a bat. Controversial opinion, I know. Before anyone gets mad, no, I don't actually want a zombie apocalypse. Do I think it would be cool? Hell yeah. Scary as all balls,
Bring on
but
the zombies,
hell
yeah.
yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, give
whoa.
me the zombies. I've prepared. I've got a sword. I've got a samurai sword or two. Hell yeah.
Wait,
So,
if
how's
you
your weekend been, Lamau?
oh, other than the zombie apocalypse that's coming, pretty stressful. um, I had to go. I had to perform at a concert, and then I had several things due. It felt like all the time. Um, uh, but what I was gonna ask you was, if you could build an underground bunker, what would it be? Would it be like a safe bunker for the zombie apocalypse?
Safe bunker.
Like
It'd
underground bunker?
probably have cans of beans lining the wall.
Yum.
Then it just the floor there's like 12 things of ice in the floor in a cellar, and it keeps it all cold, and all I have down there is Mountain Dew,
Oh
which
no.
controversial opinion, I know. Mountain Dew is fucking disgusting. I'm only saying this for the meme.
Okay.
Mountain Dew and Monster, and I'll be a Chad. All my video games, and I'll keep me fine for the rest of the year. Beans, I got beans, man. I got
Beans.
fucking everything else.
Yes.
Honestly, though, in that situation, like, character break real quick, but in that situation, being that alone is probably something that would make me want to die.
Oh, it's
I don't
terrifying.
know. It's very terrifying. I've always had a fear of being like left behind and shit, and just like being left alone because your own thoughts are kind of more scary than anything else, in my opinion, of course. And then there's
Isolation can be
heights,
dangerous.
huh?
Isolation can be very dangerous.
Yeah.
Oh,
You want to know something? Oh, go ahead.
uh, don't forget what you're gonna say. But, hey, Cigar Man, what's up? Thanks for joining the stream. What were you gonna say?
Hey, you little fucking bitch. Thanks for joining and interrupting me. Gosh. Anyway, I think I might give a little insight, but I've been to a mental place before, and the way they treat like people with depression, is fucking horrendous. They put you in a room with five, maybe there's 12 kids there, and all you do is sit down and watch TV all day. Then you go to sleep, you go into your room, they have these fucking the brick walls, and they have like fucking these showers that you go into. It's not open showers, it's each room has a separate shower you go in, and they're fucking disgusting. But the way they treat people with mental issues honestly makes me sad. Like people who actually need that they're trying to uh, kill people or kill themselves every single minute of every single hour, then yeah, they need it, because then you're causing physical harm to yourself no matter what. But I think it also should be handled in a way where you're kind of taking responsibility yourself and helping this person instead of locking them away like they're fucking psychopaths. That's why I think how we treated like nut jobs, people with depression. People with depression back in like the 1980s didn't really say anything, because then people would have said, "Oh, they're wacko, they're a nut job." That's kind of basically how they're being treated now. People say that we've moved on from that, when really,
Yeah. I mean, it has improved significantly as far as like treatments, as in like we don't there's been a decline in like shock treatments and stuff like that. But I do agree full-heartedly that the way people treat people with mental health facilities can really use a huge improvement in like everything, just every window, like everything.
yeah, well, that was our mental health segment. I'm sorry, I kind of went off on a rant because
No, that's
it's
good.
something that's kind of important to me. Anyway, let's talk about sex, all right?
Oh, you know it.
Sexual. Oh yeah, I'm a Chad, dude. Fuck, I'm slaying that poon all the time,
All the
dude.
time.
Please don't have sex in bathroom stalls. I come into the bathroom to take a piss, not to hear moaning. All right. Thank
we're,
you.
we're lodging a
Thank you for coming
complaint.
to my TED Talk.
We're lodging a complaint with HR.
I am 100% serious, by the way.
Oh God.
People, I walked in like a few weeks ago to go take a piss, and there were two people in a stall just fucking going at it, my guy. I
What?
fucking walked in and walked right out. Don't ever put me in that situation again, you fucking asshole. God,
Well, we have a little
fuck.
surprise for you today, Ace. We actually have those two people on the podcast. Say hi, guys.
Oh shit.
Oh crap.
Uh, oh
Oh
fuck.
no,
I'm
no, no.
sorry. Shut the fuck up. That's a dead ass meme. God, I didn't know I was friends with a Zoomer, Lamau.
Zoomer.
Okay, Boomer. Mm,
Okay, Boomer, that's
mm.
enough. Okay,
Okay,
Boomer,
Boomer,
listen
listen
up.
up. All right, shut the fuck up. I don't like this anymore. This is what a stream is like when you don't have any script and you're just kind of going off the top of your head. It's pretty fun. I'm pretty laid back. Hey, if you haven't subscribed already, let me tell you something great about this channel. Subscribe, and there you go.
There we go. That pretty much sums it up.
That does. Anyway, what's something in the news other than coronavirus?
It feels like nothing.
Because
It feels like nothing else.
yeah,
Like what existed before this disease? I have no idea.
so in my town, there was this place. Or it's not in my town, but it's kind of near it. There's this place where there is a spinning balcony in Georgia, and what happened there is a mother gave birth in that place, or it wasn't really giving birth. The baby was like a few months old, but the baby fell off the rotating balcony
Oh my gosh.
and got lodged into the gears and died. And the
Gee.
mother didn't care. She was a drug addict. The father came in, he passed out. Waitresses passed out because all they saw were blood and guts, and it's kind of fucking gross. But anyway, like I was saying, you spin me right round, baby, right round, like a record, baby, right round, round, round. I'm sorry, I had to make that
I
joke,
feel like we're gonna be struck by lightning
but
like any
it's.
minute.
I'm fucking going to hell. See you there, buddy.
Oh, that was kind of comforting. We can hang out, you know?
Yeah, we can hang. All right, this joke's. Anyway, but it's actually like, all jokes aside, it's a fucking tragic thing that happened, and it wasn't even like a few months ago that it happened. So,
Jeez.
how much of an asshole do you have to be to not care about your child, like, basically dying?
You don't even most those people don't really have a huge grasp on reality, especially if they're a drug addict, I guess. And I don't
Yeah,
know. I feel like at some level they should feel something, but that's just that's really depressing to think about. But
it is
Ace, are you a tea
very
drinker?
depressing. Huh?
Are you a tea drinker or a coffee drinker or neither?
I'm both.
Both?
Both, yep.
What's your favorite tea?
Dragon fruit tea.
Dragon
I
fruit.
fucking love it.
Oh yeah, you told me about that. I couldn't. Does it? Is it like a? Is it in like a can or is it like a tea bag?
More of a tea bag, but you can also find them at Walmart in the little. They've got these little tea packets. It's kind of like well, it's not really. There's different ways you can drink it. It could be like actual tea bags, and then tea that's like fucking. Ah, God. You know how you take the flavoring and you put it into water, and it kind of makes it like a little juice.
Oh yeah, 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 yeah.
You could drink it that way, or you could find the actual tea bags. But to drink it like the packet way, where you pour it in, you'd have to warm up the water a bit just to get it a bit hot, or get put hot water in there to begin with, or
Hmm.
else it won't really taste very good. It'll taste like shit. But it's pretty good.
I definitely
It's
want to try it. I went to a tea shop recently and I got some really nice loose leaf tea. I got some Moroccan mint and some like this new flavor I've never heard of before. I think it's called like honey bush or something like that. And both
ooh,
really
tea
good.
with honey. Tea with honey is good.
It's pretty dope.
Like just a regular tea with honey is good. Mm. Now I want tea with honey.
I want to try dragon fruit tea. I've never tried it before, so I might try that next. I usually drink
Oh
like
shit,
Irish tea in the morning most of the time.
Irish tea.
Yeah, I mean that's like
Oh,
the name of the product, I guess. Like it's not like shipped from Ireland. I highly doubt it. It's just like store brand Irish tea. It's just like a stronger form of breakfast tea, but it's pretty good.
breakfast.
Yeah, exactly.
You ever just play Minecraft, bro?
I play Minecraft mobile. Yes,
It's pretty cool.
it's pretty epic.
That is pretty cool.
Wait, you said you
I'm
drink
playing some
coffee.
Minecraft right now. I do drink coffee. I drink it a lot actually. When I'm feeling like very sick and shit, I drink coffee nonstop.
How do you drink coffee?
Because,
How do you drink it?
huh?
Like, is it like, do you drink it black or?
If I'm feeling sick, I drink it black because supposedly it's supposed to help you. It tastes fucking disgusting though. I usually add milk and a bit of sugar to it just to make it, or not sugar. Well, yeah, sugar and coffee, a bit of coffee creamer as well. So that's what I add to my coffee. And stir and drunk. I also like fucking Cuban tea. Fuck, is that no? That's not what it's called. Not tea. Cuban. No.
Cuban coffee?
Caribbean.
Caribbean.
Caribbeans. Yeah, that's what it's called. I think it's very good. It's quite good actually.
Pirates of the
All right, now
Caribbean.
it's time to go into racism. All right, you guys ready? You guys ready for the racism card that I have?
Racism
You
segment.
guys, racism segment.
Don't worry, racism ended yesterday, so we're okay.
Did it? Did someone defeat the CEO of racism?
Yes, it was amazing.
Was it? Oh, damn, I
It,
should have been there.
it was a battle to be seen. There was dragons and swords and people with signs protesting. It was like the most epic event of this century. But yeah, racism ended
You have
yesterday.
it? You made a mental image in my mind of dragons, spears like medieval times, and then you have these people on the street just protesting, "Stop racism! Stop racism!"
Racism's
Did you know there's
over.
genuine like porn on YouTube? Like there's actual porn on YouTube, like
Like,
lots of it as well.
how does that get through the algorithm? When they ban me
Yeah, I
for
don't know.
saying taco too many times, but they won't ban that? What?
Apparently, it's like this. I'm not gonna be racist here because I am not racist, Lamau. But it's apparently a part of their culture. Uh, they can show like their breasts and shit, like including little kids. It's a part of their culture. But I'm just thinking about like all of these like pedophiles that actually use that for like, ugh, it's fucking gross. But yeah, there's like it's their culture just like to be topless, I guess. But you know,
Yeah.
it's just kind of weird how they. Yes, demonetize my favorite YouTuber for saying fuck. But you know, I went on there yesterday and they had ads. So, because I wanted to check if they had ads or not. So I went on there and I was like, oh shit, they actually have ads. Jesus fucking Christ. By the way, the reason I found this, if any of you are suspicious of me, uh, I typed in Forever Virgins, which is a song by a group of people that I like. Uh, fucking MC Virgins, that's their name. But I typed in Forever Virgins and I scrolled down a little bit and I saw topless people and I was like, shit, that's fucking porn. Yep. Well,
What?
not porn, but you get it. Nudity. There you go. Not porn.
So there was an article recently that Pornhub released saying they came out like they told the truth. They said that most of their step sibling series videos, the actors are not related. But then everybody's like, "Oh, that's interesting." And then people were like, "Most?" Wait a second.
Most. Wait a minute.
Wait a minute. That's kind of scary to think about that exists.
Because like that's actually kind of fucked. Like you know your boy loves porn, all right? But be honest, you know your boy loves some fucking porn. You know what I'm saying? I'm being too loud. My fucking brother and sisters are gonna hear me.
Oh
They're
God.
gonna be like, "Brother, what's porn?"
Show it to me now.
Don't
Explain.
fucking say that. You fucking sicko. Those are children. They're 2 years old, you fucking sicko.
Oh snap.
AJ is over party.
Oh,
Trying
cancel culture is about to attack me.
to... So, like I was saying, I think we were on the topic of racism. I kind of want to get back to that, considering I did actually have something to say, but it devolved into a joke. Uh, if somebody's being deliberately racist to you, then you have a chance to call them out. All right, then you have a chance to say, "Hey, you're actually being racist." All right. There's this certain guy on YouTube. Uh, he's black, and saying the color of his skin isn't racist. Just want to say that out right now. You know, he hot take by me, but he said he's rich, and he said a white man who is poor living on the street has more privilege than him. What do you think about that? Just
Uh, that's a can of worms. I I don't really understand this guy's line of reasoning. Does he mean like wealth or
well, whatever privilege means to you, because it's kind of subjective. In my opinion, privilege is wealth,
hmm,
but
the most common definition I use in this context, I believe, is like accessibility to the stuff in life, I guess. And so, sorry, um, I feel like what he means is like accessibility to stuff, and I'm gonna have to disagree with him because that if the sad truth is when you're driving around on the street or you're walking on the street and you see a homeless person, you may like give them a couple bucks, or you may like go, hey, there's a shelter nearby, but you won't really do much more than that. And
yeah,
no matter what race they are, like no matter what race, because they're a human being, so you're gonna feel compassionate. So I have to disagree in saying that, and that like simply because of someone's race, like in their economic situation, that like you treat them differently, because most people who are homeless you would treat the same depending on how you treat homeless people. No matter how you treat them, you would treat them the same no matter what. And since obviously the sad fact is people seeing people as different based off their race is always going to exist. It's not tolerated anymore, which is good, but sadly it's going to exist. And the way society can grow from that is to not believe things like that, you know?
yeah.
So I have to
That's
disagree.
yeah, that's kind of the point that I'm trying to get across. You did a better job explaining it than my angry attitude towards the situation goes, considering it's such a baseless statement to say that a poor white dude. I'll have to show the video to you afterwards because it's like really fucking dumb. Because some guy called him out on it, and he was like, "I don't understand what's going through that white brain of yours." And it's like, well, isn't that racist? Well, no.
Oof.
That little white brain of yours.
Well, see, like,
Ah, yes, I see you are a fellow racist. Nice to meet you.
a man of culture. No, um, see, the thing is, no one. If we're going to hold society accountable for being racist, that means everybody should be held accountable, no matter what race. And
Yeah.
this is a heavy topic to go into a casual stream, but I'm gonna guess we're gonna continue with this. But like for example, it was a joke. Like I didn't take this seriously, but one of my friends, um, said like we were talking about what we drink in the morning, and I was like, yeah, I drink tea, and he's like, you don't drink coffee, and I'm like, well, what do you mean? And I'm like, I just don't drink coffee. He's like, but AJ, it's in your DNA, and then I'm like, oh, ha ha ha. Ha ha ha, you were making fun of the white girl stereotype. I get it. Ha ha ha. But Starbucks, ha ha ha. And I'm like, okay, that's a nice one. But no, I don't drink coffee. I drink tea. And the conversation ended there. But, it's stuff like that.
That's
It's like,
such
oh,
a
cool.
fucking awkward conversation.
I know, right? I was like, it was
It
in the middle
just
of
fell
class,
into dead
too.
silence after it.
It just ended. And I was like, oh, God, what was that? Why did that happen? And it's like, you know, I don't really care about that comment. It's not a big deal. Honestly, it's kind of funny, I guess. But, like, I was like, why? Why'd you have to say that, man? Like, you're not immune to making comments like this.
I
Um,
have the biggest I have the biggest race card that I could pull out. You're white, and I know it. I can tell behind the camera. I've seen you, all right? You're white, okay? Bad.
bad.
I feel like that's a stereotype. If you're it used to be like, stereotypes change, which is a good thing because stereotypes are bad in general, but you never want them to stay the same. Like whether it be for your benefit or someone else's benefit. But I feel like the stereotype has changed to uh from whatever stereotype it was before. May it be like, oh, black people, the watermelon and chicken, ha, very funny, but also kind of, eh, not really. Is it racist to say that? I don't fucking know. Anyway, but now it's kind of changed just to like hate on a white person, or not just a white person. This can involve everything, just straight white males in general, just to hate on people and be hateful. And I don't really like being hateful. I like discussing topics, but I hate hate
Yeah.
because, yeah, you know the saying. Sorry, I got close to my mic. I was trying to find something. I dropped on the floor. Uh, good old Gandhi's saying an eye for an eye makes the whole world blind, and kind of feminazis and everyone else don't really seem to see this kind of sort of this saying, because I kind of believe in it wholeheartedly. An eye for an eye makes the whole world blind, and that's kind of what we've been avoiding lately. And it kind of does make me actually sad that we've been avoiding that statement. So, hot button topics with Ace. I'm sorry I got into this, kind of discuss my opinion, and there's a lot of things that kind of bug me that I don't like going into topics about. But this one, I saw this video and it just kind of really pissed me off. I'm sorry. There, I'm done. Wow.
No, it's good to discuss things like this in a calm nature, where you can get like all your ideals out without being like yelled at by the other side. Just kind of like explaining your thought process, and we're lucky we have like a pretty good medium to express it in, So
Hell yeah, bruh. And this is our channel, so you guys want to come on, discuss your opinions, maybe share a few memes. You could always, hey Jacksepticeye, you want to come on, bro? You want to come on? Huh?
that'd be legendary.
That would be legendary.
I've been
That'd be
trying
actually
to
pretty cool.
contact people to get on
Did you
as
see his?
guests.
Yeah. Did you see his Avenged Sevenfold drum cover?
I have not.
Dude, it's so fucking cool. Jack is so good at fucking drums, dude.
I
Fucking
agree.
amazing.
I've been trying to email people to get people on as guests on our podcast, and I recently emailed somebody who uh
Name will not be mentioned, and you will type to me in chat.
well yeah, I recently tried to email a person because they're doing really great work on YouTube. They're educating people about a specific thing, and I'm really like I'm not proud because like I obviously not related to them, but like I'm really happy that they're what they're doing, and I believe in what they're doing. And it'd be really great to have them on the podcast to discuss everything they do and just to talk with them. But I emailed them. Obviously, they didn't respond. I guess I don't know. I'd really like it if they did, but I'm hoping maybe they'll eventually respond. Because I'd hate to email them again and then be like, oh, that person that spams. Oh, it's that person. But maybe we'll see in the future. Hopefully, but. If you guys in
Yeah,
the audience have an idea for somebody you want on the podcast, message us on Discord. We'll try to contact them, or maybe contact them yourselves and point them towards our direction. But that's pretty much all we can do right now.
some guy in our Discord. They're talking about drinking pee on the podcast. Never mind. I misheard. They're talking about drinking tea. It's great.
uh,
Hey, you mind typing your address in chat, please? I'd really love to see it so I could come fucking find you. No, I'm fucking.
we
Or am
just
I?
we just
Anyway,
dox people live.
dogs people.
That's our next
uh,
stream.
I've had a friend who's that has actually happened before.
Oh gosh.
They've been doxxed online. They were playing Xbox, and some kid was like, he was really quiet, but he said, "If you guys say anything bad about me, I'll dox you." And he didn't believe, and he said some weird shit about username, and fucking police showed up to his school next day. It was crazy.
Uh, what was that? That reminds me of something. What was that? Oh, you remember Pretend You're XYZZY?
Pretend you're Izzy?
No, Pretend You're
Zizzy?
XYZ. The Cards Against Humanity clone website.
Oh, yeah.
There used to be a blank card function, which was really fun, and obviously there was also an in-game chat, which was really fun. But one idiot made a school shooting threat through the cards and through like the text chat between people in the same game, and
Oh, yeah, I heard this.
the police
Yeah.
officer, obviously the police department of the school that he made a threat towards, took over the website and investigated for weeks. And so, in order for the website to continue and people to be able to still use it, the creator of the website had to take out the blank card function and the game chat function, which really stinks because they were both really fun to use, especially if you're playing with a group that has a lot of inside jokes. But yeah, one guy ruined it for everybody. But I don't know, that just reminded me of it.
It's not, in my opinion, that's not really ruining. That's, no, once again, hot button topic, but it's so obvious sometimes that it's a fucking joke, and people should be less uptight. I remember one
Well,
guy got
the
to
police,
prison for, go ahead, Uma.
the police department just has to be very careful because it's better to be wrong and then be sure that you're wrong than just let it slide and then it actually happen. But what were you gonna
Yeah,
say?
some guy went to jail for making a joke about a school shooting about Columbine fucking years ago, and he went to prison for like years, dude. And they went through all of his records on his computer, and they saw that he was just joking. Even his friends, teachers, and everything testified for him, saying he just had a dark sense of humor. And the judge was so corrupt that they still sent him to jail. You can find his YouTube channel now. He does like song covers and shit. He's really good, and he fuck, what was it on? Uh it was on one of the more popular MMORPGs, not World of Warcraft. It's the other one. Shit, I forgot. Anyway, I played that game for a long time, and like I somehow can't remember the name, but it's just crazy. Like if you go onto his channel now, you could hear a bunch of stories about like hardened criminals that he met that were actually fucking just regular people that in jail they didn't really seem all that bad and were actually kind of nice people. But it was crazy, and you know there's a special thing that I really like about jail apparently is that they outcast all the pedophiles.
Hmm.
They like all the like every person who's like murdered someone, all of those people outcast pedophiles. And like if you even got into contact with a pedophile that was in jail, you're automatically like fucking outcast from everybody else, which is kind of a good thing that I think should be mm, not should be, but I think it's really good. That's it. I just think they're disgusting people. My bad. Hot button topic once again.
Hot topic, heavy topic. Welcome to the
Yeah,
casual stream for heavy topics.
yeah.
But man,
Anyway, I do indeed think it's about time that we would wrap this up.
yeah, me too. 30 minutes is usually our time slot. But thank you guys for joining the live stream. Thank you, Cigar Man. You've been our most active viewer today. Um, we kind of wanted to, just talk to you guys or just talk about stuff that was on our minds. We weren't really able to record and upload an episode just because of how crazy the world has been. So we wanted to do something. We didn't want to, cheat our audience. So thank you guys for joining, and see you guys next time.
Have fun with the coronavirus, you shitheads.